Good morning, folks. Tory Jones, aka Wet Dirt. This is 1 to 1,827. This is my day 2. 1,827 represents 5 years, is 5 years from yesterday. I just want to check in and say to everybody, I hope you guys having a blessed day. I hope you guys are setting your list of goals and accumulating and accomplishing them today. Me, usually, I write down, very important that you write your goals down. I write down 5 goals that I want to do every day. I don't do it every day, but for the most part, I do as much, try to stay as consistent with it as possible. I make a dollar amount that I put a dollar amount on my list. I also have small things that I'd like to accomplish. Like I like to put on my list, do something nice for everybody or do something nice for somebody that I do not know. And it could be something as simple as holding the door open for somebody when I'm walking to Quick Trip, when I'm going into Quick Trip. It could be letting somebody go in line in front of me. You know, sometimes people be standing in the grocery line and they forget something and they got to jump out of line. And usually if it's not even a lot, when they come back to the line, they just say, go ahead and get in front of me. Just small things like that that make the person feel good. And it also makes you feel good. So then I put whatever other things that could be attributing to my work that I may want to get accomplished. I haven't written a list today, but I will, as soon as I get done here, I will put down a list of top 5 things that I want to accomplish today, and that'll be that. But one thing that was, yesterday after I made my first video, I had something that I thought about that is a mindset issue for me. Yesterday I said that I was going to go out and make a little bit of money, and you might have watched the video, or if you did watch the video, you might have said, hey, that's not a bad idea. You can go out there and make some money, do some work, whatever it is that he does. I had to do a yard cleanup job for somebody yesterday. But anyway, it stuck with me. As soon as I hit the button to stop recording, it stuck with me. And the reason it stuck with me is the reason why part of my financial struggles have been occurring to me, and they've been occurring to me. I've noticed that for the most part of my life, I've only been able to make either the exact amount of money that I need, or I was also always a little bit short, or I was always just a little bit more. But I believe that we're supposed to be abundant people. I believe that, like I said yesterday, our gifts are supposed to make room for us. And if your gift make room for you, you will live in abundance. This is a mind thing that I have to retrain. Whether it's with me using affirmations or continuing to do things like this, where I'm always speaking things into existence. Because yesterday I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I spoke that into existence. We have power to speak things into existence. But we're only going by what our belief system is. So what that means for me is I need to begin to create a bigger belief system for myself. Instead of setting out to make $300 a day, I need to be setting out to be making $1,500 a day. And on those times when I don't hit $1,500, to not get discouraged, because that's another thing that happens to me as well. Does it happen to you? So what I do, what I have to do, and what I'm going to train myself to do is, as I'm making these videos, think bigger. I don't want to just have a car that, a truck that, is going through some issues. How about getting myself to a point where I can want a new truck. Or instead of living in a place, well, I like the house that I live in. But let's just say, for instance, I didn't like where I lived and I complained about the house that I lived in. Well, instead of wanting to have just another apartment other than this, how about setting a goal to have not only a house, but a mortgage with that house? These are mind things. These are things that has hurt me in my lifetime. That day by day, moment by moment, I will begin to cure these things with how I think. It is possible for me to make $1,500 a day. I just have to set my mind to make $1,500 a day. And then at some point, the ideas of how I can get it and the moves I need to make will happen when my belief system matches that. So that's something that I thought about yesterday. I thought about it a lot. And moving forward, this is how I'm going to continue to pursue the goals that I have. You know, when I'm leasing beats, instead of setting a goal at leasing 5 or 10 beats, or, you know, have 5 or 10 leases out here, why can't I have 30 leases with 15 songs out here? All I have to do is put the work in, set my intentions, and let the universe work that out for me. That's how I feel about it. How do you feel about it? Hit subscribe. Continue to follow. Like I said, I will be as consistent and as transparent as possible. And I need encouragement. I need help and I need advice. So, Yerrot Music Group. Add me on Facebook. Search me up on Facebook. Search me up on Instagram. And if you're here, then you've already found Yerrot Music Group here. I will begin to put my beats out much more consistently. This is my first week. You can search me up on BeatStar. I will make sure that the music that I make is good. So for any rappers or singers, I mainly make hip hop music, but I'm going to gradually get into adding some smoother R&B, more melodic stuff into my music as well, to broaden my market and so I can get to more of a base of people. So that's my goal. My goal for today, my number one goal for today is to mix 2 to 3 beats today. And at some point by the end of the week, putting them on BeatStar. And you can go in there and check them out. And I'll also be sharing them here too. I'll put them on YouTube and sharing them on all my social medias. So, moral of the story for today. Think big. Exercise your belief muscle. Because there's a reason why people can make millions of dollars. There's a reason why people can make millions of dollars, lose millions of dollars, and then make more millions of dollars. There's a reason why people can get good jobs that they want, get fired or quit those jobs, and then go get better jobs than they had. It's the belief system. Make belief like a muscle. So, you know, I have created affirmations that sometimes I put on while I'm sleeping so they can get into my subconscious. I'm inconsistent with that, but starting tonight, I'm going to begin to do that a lot more. And that's a good way to do it as well. So, peace out, my friends. Much love. You guys go out and have a great, productive day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.